So, I have a question for you today. What do you think is the most important organ in the body when you are trying to lose weight? Hands up if you think it's the heart. Hands up if you think it's the lungs. Most people would go for either of those two, right? And the reason for that is because when we think about weight loss, we think about exercise, getting your heart pumping and the blood pumping, and then your lungs having to suck in oxygen and things like that, and making your body move. And yes, that has a huge impact on how much weight we carry on our bodies and definitely the fitness and the health of our bodies. But when it comes to creating weight loss through wellness, which is the correct way to be losing weight, we actually need to be thinking more about our liver. So our liver is by far the most important organ in the body to focus on when we are looking at losing weight. And the reason for that is because it's our little wellness bubble. Our liver is so important and we need to look after it. But unfortunately in today's society, we are just constantly bombarded by toxins 24/7 without even meaning to. Even if we're eating beautiful organic fruits and veggies every single day, and we're eating whole foods and trying to stay away from processed foods, we are still getting bombarded with toxins constantly. It's in the chemicals we put in our skin, our hair, just in the air that we breathe by living in the city. So it's really important that our liver gets that bit of a break. It does a really good job of looking after itself. It does regenerate itself every couple of months, but it needs a little bit of help every now and then. So just like we have filters on our car and they help to look after our car, we need to change and clean those filters every now and then too. Same with our air conditioner. My husband just cleaned our air conditioners the other day because even though they've got the filters on there, those filters fill up with dust, and it's exactly the same thing with our liver. And when our liver is bombarded and overworked and it's all clogged up with excess toxins, it can't run efficiently and it can't help our body create wellness. So what it does to help look after our body is it goes, well, I can't look after that toxin right now, so I'm just gonna store that over in a fat cell. And then that fat cell goes, oh, well, my liver's really busy working on all those other toxins at the moment, so it essentially becomes corrupt, right? The fat cell just locks itself, and it is not going to release that toxin again until your liver is free of the backup. But what's happening is our liver never gets free, right? It never gets a break. It is working constantly and really hard. And what you'll often find, our liver kicks in around sort of 2 or 3 a.m. If you have a big night on the drink and you eat a lot of processed foods and sugary things and stuff like that, you'll often find you wake up at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and your body's hot and you're sweating and you're kicking the blankets off and you're restless and you can't sort of settle again. It's because your liver's having to work so hard to try and clean itself, to get itself back to working properly. Your body is having to go into overdrive to help make that happen. So even though we might not be having big nights out all the time, it's just the constant build up on our poor little liver that we need to sort of assist it with, right? So that's where things like our JBT Gourmet Cleanse come in really handy, because what we allow the body to do by just putting in the best quality produce that we can and eating just the best quality food and drinking lots of water through those days is allowing our body to start flushing through the system and allowing our liver the opportunity to sort of get rid of some of the buildup that's in there. And then what's going to happen is when your liver is able to work and function freely again and work in the way that it needs to again, those corrupted fat cells, the ones that are locked up holding those toxins, they're actually going to be able to go, oh, it's okay, I can release this toxin now because my liver can deal with it, which means it's not going to make my body sick, because our bodies do such a good job of looking after us for us, and we need to return that favor by looking after them. So if you are thinking about weight loss through wellness and not just weight loss through flogging yourself skinny with exercise, then absolutely take a look at doing a cleanse or something like that and allowing your liver the chance to detox itself, assist it in what it needs to naturally do and cleanse the body, go soft and kind on your body for a little while and just allow it to work its magic. And then absolutely what's going to happen is that your body's going to start to find the weight that it naturally should be at because it's able to function at a higher level. So little task for today, perhaps look into our gourmet cleanse, and I will chat with you again soon.